chance to try it again. Start me over right where it began.
On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Arizona Cardinals. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and away we go in Glendale. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Long-time standout, Calais Campbell there for the stop. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Penix working from the gun. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Penix on the sneak. Loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you've got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. We'll cobble together a yard there. Zaven Collins in on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Penix here from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So that brings up 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they can be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
The return begins on their side of midfield. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. They have him back there because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And for my money, Brock, there aren't many plays more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
You know, it kind of reminds me of the playground back in the day, right? You play tag, and you just can't get to that guy. He's just making you miss. Whether it is, I don't know, Devin Hester, Dante Hall, Human Joystick, or Cordero Patterson, those elite guys, you just can't bring them down.
On the return, here comes Imari DiMercato. Showed a little burst so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Peter, run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. Jukes away from one. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, ball at the 36. From the gun, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Incoming pistol with Benson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
From the red zone now. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background that every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On 1st down, here's Penix. That's complete, some mustard on it to Bijan. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
At the same spot after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is intercepted. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it up. And the Cardinals get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. 2-2. Move. 2-2.
Third and long for him here. He's thrown deep to the left side. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
They snap it to Murray. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. To the air with Penix. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
QB sneak coming. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and goal, Atlanta.
Now they send their back in motion right. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Algier can't quite pierce that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Penix looking to pass. The back grabs it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
It's now 3rd and
Penix on 3rd and goal. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. DeMercado bringing it back. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. begin this drive with Benson. And he's brought down as the drive stops at the 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Hey.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He puts some air on Murray deep down the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that takes them to 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got McBride complete. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey. 2-2. Hot. Hey, easy. Cuervo. Empty.
Murray here on 1st down. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Again, it's Murray to throw. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
2-2. Hey. 2-2.
Back to the air, Murray. Finally caught, and he lost the football. Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
The 15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Shit. Green.
Throwing again, Murray. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Easy.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. DeMercado bringing it back. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, Larry! 1-1. 2-2. 2-2.
Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Omaha. 1-1. 2-2. Big Ace open.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Green. Coach. Omaha. 2-2.
And he fakes the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Stop.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Harrison. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not off the marker. They get 1st and goal. He goes to the hurry up here.
2 yards. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
1st and goal, they're going option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Receiver in motion, headed right. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Escapes the defender. He's off to the races. At the 20. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons start the second half with some needed points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. He's trying to push the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They give on 2nd to Benson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. Oh, the football's loose. The Falcons bring it in. They get a little extra on top of that fumble recovery as they take possession.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Running back, motioning right. Here's Algier on 1st down. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this 3rd down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Putting a receiver in motion. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go. They just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's all knotted up at 21, partner. Still plenty of scoring here as we try to decide our winner. Younghoe Koo out for the field goal. Pressure hanging over this kick. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Deuce.
They'll try it right with Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Big Ace.
Murray set up to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. 2.
Benson on first and 10. That run good for a handful as it brings up second down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4. Staying on the ground with Benson. Still going inside the 35. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps him get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They're going play fake with Penix. Hackett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Penix working from the gun. We look underneath here. Robinson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 6 yards. And
He's back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just just couldn't hang on through the contact. So that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a 14-yard pickup on 4th and 10 of all things, and they surprised us all by picking up the first. They'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Falcons needing 4 points. 2nd down now. They need 7. On the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. 1st and 10. Around to Robinson. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. That one connects. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Penix looking to run with it. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Looking to throw it. Oh, he's got it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Ready.
Throwing now. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolute absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot, just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. Brock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14. At the
Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over.